The world, let's change the world, let's change the world, let's change the world, let's change the world. Oh man, my bad. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world. Some don't know the effects they have on others when everything that we do affects our younger brothers and sisters. To me, it seems that the facts have missed us. Who will be there to reach down to hug and kiss us? Frankly, the current state that we're in needs to be discussed. Self-respect is a must. We need to tone down the lust. Avoiding the fact that it provides a pleasant rush. But who in this world can you trust? The answer to that is yourself. Don't take what that man says off the bat. Pick that book up off the shelf. That don't mean not to trust. That means to take what he's saying, think about it, and then come back and discuss. Let's change the world. 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 Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world. Change up the world for the boys and the girls, because if we don't change it up, we're gonna make it in this world. We need to focus on the present and think less about the past, cause if we keep it up like this, then that's gonna be our fucking ass. You gotta know just where you're coming from to get where you're going, so get on your search for knowledge, cause there's power in knowing. We need to pick up more books and read them cover to cover, and after you get the information, pass it to your brother. Spread it to the whole world. If you know it ain't fake, the difference in this world that one man can make. Everybody, but you gotta bounce it out. And if we all found that, we change the world, no doubt. What's good, bro? What's good, Sean Breezy, man? What's good? I appreciate everybody, and this gonna be a quick live, man. I ain't got no time. I got to get to work in a little bit, but I got 30 minutes real quick. I'm gonna give y'all my little free time. Listen, for for those who don't know, I touched on this before. I tapped on this before. It was a NBA player, Joe Smith. Now he don't play for the NBA anymore, but he used to be an NBA player. Joe Smith, big, tall, lanky ass, basketball guy. Much respect, whatever. Um, First and foremost, when you get into them situations where you're a money guy and you're one of them big money dudes, or you're in that type of position where you're making a lot of money, everything that's coming your way, especially the women that you get and the women and everybody who comes around you, most of them gonna be fake. You know, you have to judge people when you're down. You have to judge how people treat you when you're fucked up and down. Because the way people treat you when you're fucked up and down and not rich and not straight, that's gonna dictate uh, a genuine person. That's gonna determine if a person's genuine or not. Because if somebody likes you when you ain't got shit, they're gonna love you when you have some. So it's these dudes, these NBA players, these sports, these athletes, these actors, these entertainers, these celebrities have to stop being dumb and blind to the fact that these women, when you get big and shit, these women that come around are just money grabbers. They're just gold diggers. All right. So I got this quick clip. I want y'all to hear this gold digger, man.
This is the saddest shit ever, man. You gonna and I'm gonna break it down as it goes. Let me let y'all play this. It's the Joe ex basketball player Joe Smith's wife. This is her talking about her own how she started her OnlyFans and how her family got broke up.
That's the first question is,
Let's get it.
where's Joe?
How are you guys doing?
Where's Joe?
He's pretty pissed off at me. So he's been, I think he's at his sister's house. He's not talking to me right now. So yeah.
Keisha,
How long ago?
Hold up. First and foremost, she don't give a fuck. Look at her body language. She's like, so yeah, like she don't even give a fuck. Listen, y'all, please pay attention to because what y'all have to understand. I see the game for as it is, man. I see the game as it is. I cannot be played with or lied to. Women are the wonder of life. Women are awesome, awesome creatures on this planet. But also they're manipulators, the ones that know how to do it, and a lot of them are opportunistic. Let's just say that. And it comes from the nature of a woman because I'm gonna tell you something. The nature of a woman is to be cared for by or to be one or to be a woman is her in her nature is to be it's in her nature to be cared for. So this is who they are. It's not it is what it is. Listen, y'all.
That's the first question is,
Watch her
where's
face.
Joe?
how are you guys doing?
Where's Joe?
He's pretty pissed off at me. So he's been, I think he's at his sister's house. He's not talking to me right now. So yeah.
Keisha,
She don't care. She
how
shrugged her
long
shoulders.
ago, obviously, we saw in the video that Joe's saying he had no idea that you had this account. How long is the account? Have you had the page?
I've had the page for at least over a year. It's on my Instagram and my LinkedIn, but that's what happens when you don't pay attention to your wife. Period.
First and foremost, hold on. She's had the OnlyFans page for over a year. And she said, this what happens when you don't pay attention to your wife. Period. So the bitch said if you don't pay attention to her, she's supposed to cheat on you. Excuse my language, y'all, and I'm not disrespecting women. I'm upset because I've been through this shit. I'm just not a millionaire on a high level. Listen, and it's not me speaking from a place of anger or frustration because I'm happy as fuck. But look, this woman said, let me run it back real quick, man. You got to hear this shit.
You had the page.
I've had the page for at least over a year. It's on my Instagram and my LinkedIn, but that's what happens when you don't pay attention to your wife. Period. And you know, he has a friend that he's been entertaining, and she decided that, you know, she wants to really put a bigger, you know, wedge in our relationship. So she went digging around my page and was like, oh, do you know that she has this? And it blew up from that. And it's no secret Joe's financial issues, you know, and I have always made a good life for myself, you know.
She said, this trifling ass woman said, it's no secret Joe's issues. So she's blaming his lack of money for her fucking infidelity. Listen to me, y'all. Listen. She's rationalizing her infidelity and her character flaws. And she's rationalized it because of this man's not making enough fucking money. When you marry somebody, it's through thick and thin, better or worse, richer or poorer. You sorry motherfuckers. It's not for richer. And if you poor, I'ma cheat on you. No. Why the fuck did you marry this man? You'll hear why in just a second. Let's go.
Before I met Joe, I was living overseas in Europe, and I had established myself as a singer, you know, and I came back here, you know, thinking that with his persona and who he was, once we got together and I found out who he was, that it would only take off, you know,
okay.
Things. But
first and foremost, listen. with his persona and who he was, I feel like it would take off. This bitch was marrying him for opportunity. This bitch was a gold digger. She still is a gold digger. She married this man for his fucking status and his fucking money. This is why when you get rich and famous, most people don't be treating women decent, because most men know a lot of women come around for just opportunities. So they end up getting used, and then this is where the endless cycle of hurt comes from. When you come into a situation with bad intentions and you think you're gonna manipulate and con your way through, and it don't work like that in life, because you in life you get what you give, you get what you put in. So if you're not putting in nothing but deceit and trickery, that's what's gonna happen to you. So this is where all the shit comes from. The women getting mistreated and the dudes dogging women out, because it's two people coming into a situation with ill intentions. Simple, man. This is fucking simple, man. Humans are simple. And the thing about it is, y'all haven't stepped back to realize what and who humans are. That's why most of y'all are living in a state of confusion all the damn time.
And depression is a serious thing also. So, I've been just like, supporting and dealing and going through his trials and tribulations with him.
As you're supposed to.
I started several businesses. I've been doing a lot, and I just figured out, I have a home in Cape Verde I'm trying not to lose, and a roof over here we're trying to maintain that we almost got kicked out of. So I just kicked in the drive and did what I had to do, and he won't do it. So I had to, and I'm sorry, you knew I was an adult video star when you met me. So if I would do anything for my own survival then, what makes you think that would change now?
Did you hear what the fuck she just said? She said I was an adult porn star. So if you knew back then I'd do anything for my survival, you knew I'll do anything now. She was like, I'm a hoe then, a hoe now. A hoe, once a hoe, always a hoe. It just goes dormant. It's like herpes. Hoes is like herpes. Once you was a hoe, if you find a good man that you want to try to keep, you just put it dormant like herpes. You just don't get outbreaks, but you still have herpes. God damn it. This is disgusting. This is the whole culture. This is what we have to deal with as fucking decent men out here. The pretty, nasty, scandalous gold digger. It's fucked up. And these are the mostly American women.
I just figured out, I have a home in Cape Verde I'm trying not to lose, and a roof over here we're trying to maintain that we almost got kicked out of. So I just kicked in the drive and did what I had to do, and he won't do it. So I had to, and I'm sorry, you knew I was an adult video star when you met me. So if I would do
you knew I was a hoe when you met me.
Sing, I don't eat. So when, my music career wasn't popping here when I left Germany and I stayed here for him, I figured,
She stayed here in America for him. You doing him a favor. Let me tell y'all something. Women, please listen, women. You're not doing a man a favor just by being with him. You have to compliment a man. You have to accentuate your man. You have to add on to the man. Just being there is actually an extra bill. Let's just keep it real. You just being there is actually a burden. Let's just keep it real. You're gonna need to eat, sleep, and shit. You're gonna need new clothes. You're gonna need new dish. You're gonna need to be cared for. So what good is the use of a woman who's just there? My fucking God. My God. They don't get it.
I would, start a business. I started a puppy friend social club business, a dog sitting business. And then COVID happened and that screwed everything up. I have a moving company, that he actually works for me. He works for my moving company. I'm tired of being the one to figure shit out. So I figured it out the best way I know that can maximize the money that needs to come in, because I'm tired of living I'm tired of living minimal, you know?
Oh
It's
my
not
God.
fair. And I don't understand how you could have had such a maximized life and be so content. This is
So
ridiculous.
do you hear this? She said she don't want to live minimal because it's not fair. It's not fair. But she said he had a maximum lifestyle and she don't understand how he's content with being minimal. Well, somebody took their like away. Oh, somebody's mad. Who cares? It don't matter. Take the like away. Look, this shit is crazy. Listen, I'm not trying to piss nobody off. This is how life is. This is life. If you don't want to hear life, this ain't the channel for you. You know? This ain't the channel for those weak ass people, man. This ain't the channel for that. This ain't that. This ain't that, y'all. This is the Real Talk, Real Shit podcast. Let's keep it rolling.
For almost 13 years, though. We've been together since 2012. Like after his retirement, and it really wasn't a retirement that he wanted. It was a forced retirement because he just got locked out after the lockout in the 2011 lockout. You guys remember? Right. You know, he just never got a new job. Nobody wanted him anymore. So, you know, there was a depression, and I've been going, you know, dealing with all of this stuff, and I'm sorry, you know. I'm not sorry for what I'm doing. I'm just sorry that he can't understand that that wasn't a selfish decision. It was a decision that I made. I made an executive decision when my man wasn't taking the lead. I really love Joe. I love him.
She said she made an executive decision when her man wasn't taking the lead. So what she's saying is she's trying to be or trying to put on the shoes or play the role of the man because she felt like her husband wasn't man enough. See, when you have somebody who looks at money as a value marker or a place value marker, when you have somebody who values money to the point of more than life, whatever you can or can't provide dictates how they perceive you. Now, it's just that materialistic bullshit, man. It's really sad, yo. If people value money over life, that's a dangerous person and you need to get away from them. Those are the people who rob banks, who commit crimes. A nigga who values money will do anything. A woman, listen, a person who values money will do anything. Exactly. Thank you. Thank you, Shameless. Let me read your first comment. She said, shamelessly said she should have got a job to help with the household, not disrespecting her husband. She deserves him leaving. Nobody else should be looking at his wife like that. Look, OnlyFans is so sick, y'all. It's so sick that for a membership fee, which is usually what, $100, $50, $30, $20, shit like that. For a membership fee, for a fee, a small fee, $20, you get to see the most deepest inside secrets of or the nastiest, depending on what they post. Because I've never been on there, I don't know. But depending on what they post, you get to see the deepest, darkest secrets of the women for $20, for $30 a month. So instead of me paying however much it costs for dudes, or dudes paying, because I don't do that, dudes paying for sex, now they can just pay a little bit and get to view all that. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. It's cheap. It's cheap. It's raunchy. It's nasty. It's disrespectful. It's like this, women. I don't care if you value money. Well, if you value money, you're not gonna answer this question. But for real women, right? Would you want to see your husband on the internet, or would you want your husband to be on the internet with his ping out, doing whatever he wants to do, or weird stuff with his ping pong, and any woman can go on there and your best friend seeing your husband's ping pong and she watches him every night for $20? Would you be cool with that? If you are cool with that, you're the same type of person that's same OnlyFans. You my body, my choice, one of them type people. So there's no more morals. There's no more value. Let me keep playing this last clip so I can tie this together and get up off here because I gotta go to work. But I'm working double time. I work for y'all, I work for myself, and I work for, double work. Fuck that. Listen.
I love him. If we were like, if he never speaks to me again, I still will do things to help him or whatever I can because he's my family. You know, he's like an intricate part of my life, and I just want the best for us.
No, ma'am.
I wish he wanted that. Also, that's really where I'm at. You know, I wish that he wanted the best for us because he's not really wanting the best for himself. So I can't expect him to do for him what he can't do for himself, I guess. And that's why I just did what I had to do.
Have you drawn that line in the sand that you will continue doing OnlyFans?
Unless something else happens that, changes that, no, I'm going to continue my OnlyFans. I think as a couple and just him individually, he needs counseling to help find out how to re-find himself and find his new place in the world. It's really hard.
This bitch, I can't listen to no more. She said he don't want the best for himself, aka he don't want to be glamorous, rich, and glitzy and all that bullshit. He's actually gonna realize what life is, and he wants to be living life decent. He'd rather live life decent than Gucci, Fendi, Prada, and yada, all that bullshit. Niggas don't even care about that shit. It's only the damn snaky ass, materialistic ass weirdos who like that shit, man. Only weirdos care about Gucci, Louis, Fendi, and Prada and material and all that. Man, only a weirdo, man. You got to be some weirdo. So then she said, hold up. She said he don't want the best for himself, aka so she gonna do what she gonna do. She said she's gonna keep selling it in her. Listen.
I wish he wanted that. Also, that's really where
fake
I'm at.
tears.
I wish that he wanted the best for us because
no, she wish she didn't have to go out there and pop her coochie open and whatever she's doing for money. Because she's tired of doing that. She did that back in the day. So she was depending on him to save her from that lifestyle. And she wished that he could have saved her from that lifestyle forever. But everybody has ups and downs, ins and outs, and marriages goes through that. So she said this man needs to find himself on the earth, find his place. Listen.
I can't expect him to do for him what he can't do for himself, I guess. And that's why I just did what I had to do.
Have you drawn that line in the sand? That you
Hold on. Let me tell y'all something too. If you have a bunch of money and you live frugally, you can keep your money. But if you have a bunch of money and you think you have a bunch of money and you spend that shit, you ain't gonna have no fucking money. So if he's trying to live minimalistically and trying to save because he understands that balling, it ain't time to ball no more. I'm not balling, so we can't ball. I ain't balling no more, so it ain't time to ball. He understands his place in life. He does understand. He got his money. I'm gonna tell you something. I bet you through them 13 years of marriage, he spent millions of dollars on her. I bet you through them 13 years of marriage, this NBA player spent millions of dollars on her. And the problem is she can't keep up with rest of her society friends that she always had. She can't keep up with them no more. So she mad at him. Now she start popping her coochie and all that, whatever she doing. I ain't seen it, but whatever she's doing. And she want to blame him and blame the man for her being infidelity, for her infidelity and her character flaws. It's sad, man. This is the world we're living in, man. This is the world we live in. We're watching the internet destroy relationships. We're watching and it's not even the internet, because she was a porn star before he met her. So she was a Jezebel whore before he met her. Excuse my language, but that's what it is. I don't give a no. Real talk, real shit podcast. She was a Jezebel before he met her. So he tried to save her. Can't save him. A Jezebel, it will lay dormant. The Jezebel will lay dormant until they can't contain themselves no more. Or they can't hide themselves no more. I'm trying to tell you something. The Jezebel will lie dormant till they can't hide no more. Because if you're a real demon, let me tell y'all something. A real demon knows they have the power to destroy you. So they get pissed if you don't bow down to them. They're like, I could rip you apart. But guess what? If you can't break my spirit, you can't break me. And that's what demons hate. They hate when they can't break you. So stand firm. But these Jezebel demons are running around here, and they're destroying this planet, and especially America. I'm going to tell y'all something. While we're watching Blueface with his Jezebel and his evil ass too, because he's a piece of crap too. While we're watching Blueface have problems with his Jezebel, we're also watching, we're just watching a bunch of that evil Jezebel spirit lifestyle. It's too much of it. It's all we can see. And now they're promoting the Jezebels like Sexy Red to the top, and they're promoting these what's her name? She in Miami. In Miami. Ice Spice. They're promoting these Ice Spices and all these Jezebel, Doja Cat, Jezebel horror spirits, and it's really fucked up because it's polluting our children. Because these girls are beautiful, they have their little coolness about them, and they're cool, they're beautiful, shit like that. So it makes everybody want to fucking be like that. So it's just more, it's just the people leading each other to people. It's demons leading people to hell. So everybody want to be with these beautiful demons, but I'm gonna tell y'all something. I know what this shit is about. And all beautiful women aren't demons either. That's not what I'm saying. Don't mix my words up. But what I am saying is the Jezebel spirit it's everywhere. The Jezebel spirit is out here, boy. It's kicking ass. You know what I'm saying? That woman rode that man's life until he ain't had nothing left, and kicked him when he was down. And when he ain't had nothing, she wanted to do him dirty. And used his money to start up businesses and try to say it's her, she's the boss. Bitch, he paid for that shit. I can't stand this world, man. I can't stand this ungrateful, egotistical, lame-ass world we living in. You know what I'm saying? I think it's just lame as hell, man. Nah, for real. It don't even make no sense, man. Egotistical people, like, I'm doing him a favor by being with him, and oh God, get away from these people, man. If somebody do you like that, get away from them, man. Stay away from them. All that it's not even that good. I'm telling you, life is not like love making and all that's only for procreation and instant gratification. That shit ain't long term. So stop trying to make long term decisions off instant gratification. Y'all better get y'all mind right and wake up and smell the coffee, man. But it is the Real Talk, Real Shit podcast. And I am your homie, Big Bad. And I got to go because I got to go. And I love y'all some more. And I love y'all for sure. You know, I love y'all from here all the way to your front door. You know what I'm saying? And I might get back on here later on, but I had to do that. That video just pissed me off. it fired my spirit up. I'm like, yo, these your dollars. And then when you don't have nothing, they're gonna kick you and act like you ain't never did shit. It's crazy, man. What have you done for me lately? Bum, ba-dum, bum. Ooh, yeah. Bum, ba-dum, bum. What have you done for me lately? Bum, ba-dum, bum. Ooh, yeah. That's real how they feel. What have you done for me lately? Bum, ba-dum, bum. Ooh, yeah. Bum, ba-dum, bum. That's the Jezebel spirit. What have you done for me lately? Y'all better wake the fuck up, man. It been like this since the beginning. Ain't nothing changed, man. Ain't nothing changed. This is the modern day times of the new Bible. We're writing the new Bible. We're all characters in the new Bible. Wake up and smell the coffee, man, and play your role. I'm going to play my role. I don't know what my name is, but get what? I know I'm Big Bede. I don't know what character of the Bible I'm is, but I know I'm playing my role, and I know I'm Big Bede, and I love y'all, man. You know, what have you done for me lately, Jezebel spirit? We have to break that. We have to stop feeding that. Break that. That shit's disgusting. Don't nobody want to be with no woman who got her hand out and don't even have no reciprocation. You better give me something in return, or give me something first and then prove your worth, and then I'll take care of your ass. That's how it goes. And it don't take a millionaire to take care of a woman, because I take care of a whole family, and I'm nowhere near a millionaire. So imagine if I did get $1 million. Oh my God, I could take care of a community. Wake the fuck up and smell the coffee. The real one is here and the fake is everywhere, man. The real is right here and the fake is everywhere, man. It's the Real Talk Real Shit podcast. God bless y'all. Don't stress, y'all, and have a good day, man. And don't play with your life, man. You get one. Don't play with it. Eat right, drink right, think right. Big homie, Big Bad.